Hey guys, all right, so I want to show you something. Today's Saturday. I don't work, so I usually check, like clean out the altar, the ofrenda a little bit. And I wanted to show you something. I put these look, so normally I don't put them with stickers or anything. Like I take the stickers off, but I remember this day I was kind of like in a rush. I was busy, so I just put them on here. But I want to show you here. So these apples probably have about a week here, I want to say. I have had apples on her ofrenda in the past, and they don't get bad this quick. This one, in person, it looks like it's going bad. It's still not like totally bad, but this has never happened before right here. Do you see how this apple split? I've never had an apple do that, and it's also going bad, this one. So I was going to basically throw them out and that's it. But when you see things like this, if you're like, what does it mean? You know, is it good? Is it bad? Like, is it like you have no idea what it means? Then you can do divination. I wasn't going to, but like for the sake of just showing you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll pull like 3 cards and then I may clarify. But give me a sec. Okay, so here I have 2 decks. The Rider-Waite deck. This one was one of my first decks, so it has like written things on it. That's how I was initially learning some of the meanings. I still use it. I don't necessarily read them anymore, what I wrote down. Sometimes I do, but I don't use this one. I just keep it underneath the ofrenda. And then this is, of course, her deck, which I don't use that often. I just don't feel like using it right now. So let me see. I'm going to use this one. So there's no right and wrong way, but I'll just go ahead and like do this. So we'll do this one, the one that's like split in half. Or you could just really ask about all 3 of them. Basically, I'm going to say, so Santa Muerte, please show me, why did this apple get like this? Is there something you want to tell me? Is there something I need to know? Is it something important? Or simply, what is the reason that the apple got like this? And obviously, as I'm shuffling the whole time, I keep repeating the question in my mind, right? Like, I want to know why. Why did the apple get like that? What are you trying to tell me? What does it mean? Okay, so I'm going to tell you immediately what I started feeling when I laid them down. The Queen of Swords, that is me. I'm an Aquarius, for those of you who don't know. And even this tattoo, the Queen of Spades, which is in the playing cards, she's equivalent to the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is me. That's how I show up a lot of times. The Page of Swords, and even before I laid it down, I was looking at the apple, and I realized that it almost looks like a mouth. Okay. And as soon as I laid down the Page of Swords, immediately what I thought about are people are talking about me. This doesn't necessarily, remember that tarot, it can be like kind of like extreme or not. It can show up like as extreme, or it could simply be not as extreme. Okay. A card can represent the severity levels vary. Okay. So just because I'm immediately getting people are talking about me, it doesn't have to be like intense gossip or like a multitude. It could have been like one conversation, somebody was talking about me, not in the best way. So how I'm reading it as I'm putting it down right now, somebody is speaking about me, not in the best way. It could just be maybe doubts that they're having about me, or just like not very positive type of like speaking. As soon as I laid down also the Page of Swords, is I feel like despite whatever is being said about me, it is ultimately going to work for in my favor, or it's almost going to be like they're going to realize that it was maybe like incorrect or wrong. This can also possibly mean that it's going to get back to me. Like basically the outcome of whatever this is, I don't feel it too crazy, like too severe. But I believe that so the original reason that I wanted to know was about the apple, right? So why did this apple that I offered you, Santa Muerte, why did it get like this? So it could be exactly that, to let you know. She'll let you know things are happening. Also, at the same time, I believe that a lot of times the offerings, they absorb some of that energy. And so that's why it comes out ultimately like for the best. You see what I mean? Or she brings clarity, or if it was like a misunderstanding, like she brings clarity and then, things get fixed. You see what I'm trying to say? So I can just, for like this video, like, let me go ahead and clarify. So clarify the Page of Wands. I a lot of times also come out as the Magician, by the way, in my readings. Look, and another card that represents me, the Queen of Pentacles. Why? Because she is the queen with the dark hair. So a lot of times I show up as the Queen of Pentacles, and then one more Four of Pentacles. So what I'm getting from here is I'm asking to clarify why the good outcome, right? Like tell me why. Me showing up as a Queen of Pentacles and the Magician shows me the power that I like, the power that I hold myself with, the level in the height in which I hold myself with. An example, right? Like at work, I'm somebody who is known, like I stand my ground. I mean business. Don't mess around with me. Like I respect you, you respect me. That type of thing. Like I hold myself high. You see what I mean? Like, and I'm respected at work. So that the Magician, Queen of Pentacles, like that's the kind of energy it gives me. Like person like with dignity, like you mean what you say, you're a person of your word type of thing. The final card being the Four of Pentacles, I feel like this card here tells me to maybe be a little more reserved during this time. Maybe not be so, just like watch what you say, like to who I say it, that kind of energy. But that's basically what I'm getting. So, and by the way, I haven't changed the water. I was about to change it. So you see, I don't know if you can tell, it's like, it's a little murky. It's been worse before, but it's a little, I feel like, to be honest, one of the biggest things Santa Muerte always kind of like lets me know things with are what I've noticed is with apples and the water. I'm just gonna basically clean up the ofrenda. What I'm going to do is I am going to throw away these apples now. Where do I throw them away? To be honest, sometimes I just throw them in the trash. Other times I will like throw them out in a field, like in nature, basically, like put them under a tree or some, something like that to ground whatever energy this picked up. And I'm gonna wash out her cup, probably wipe down the statues, and that's pretty much it. But if you have any questions, let me know.